Good afternoon everyone. Today I will be explaining the ship's lighting system, which can generally be categorized into two main types. Navigational lights, which include mast lights, side lights, and stern lights. Other signal lights used to indicate various situations, often regulated by port authorities. Let's start with navigational lights, which are crucial for safe navigation at sea. These include three primary types of lights: mast lights, side lights, and stern lights. First, mast lights are placed on the foremast and designed to illuminate an arc of 2 to 5 degrees forward, covering the area in front of the ship. Second, side lights are positioned on each side of the vessel and which light shines over a 112.5 degree arc, covering the port and starboard sides of the ship. Last, stern lights are located at the rear of the vessel and illuminate a 135 degrees arc behind the ship. Now, moving on to other signal lights. These are used in various situations to indicate specific conditions as per regulations set by different maritime authorities, including those of individual ports.
So this time, we're gonna find out the examples of these signal lights. For tankers carrying hazardous materials, a dangerous goods light is used. Normally it's red. So when the ship is carrying the hazardous cargo, one key point is that this light is not used when the ship is empty. I mean, during the ballast condition. It is only turned on when hazardous cargo is on board. For container ships, an amber light is used on the foremast during the gantry crane operations. This amber light is warning signal indicating that the crane operations is in progress. For vessels passing through the certain international waterways or navigation channels, specific signal lights may be required by the port authorities. For example, when transiting the Malacca Strait, the vessel must display 3 green lights as per local regulations. Now, let's move on to the malfunctions in the lighting system. So you guys must have experienced that the malfunction of navigation light during the onboard training period. So if there's a malfunction in this system, you can hear the alarm ringing. It might be the fuse problem, or it might be the physical problem of the light itself. So when a light is malfunctions, the bridge's integrated lighting system triggers an alarm, indicating a fault. To resolve this problem, normally first switch to the spare lights. So the duty officer usually change to the lower spare lights. So actually there's 2 lights for 1 light. So I mean the 1 light is consisted of 2 lights. The upper light is the primary light. The lower light is the secondary light when there's a problem. So even though you change it into the lower light, the secondary, if there's a alarm keep ringing, then it might be the fuse problem. So you have to change the fuse. So to change the fuse, you can just simply pull this out and you can change it to a new one. And even though there's a keep alarm going on after changing the fuse, you have to change the navigational light itself as physically.
Compressed air supplied from the engine room is transmitted to the diaphragm of the main body by a valve that opens and closes electronically or manually. And the air that vibrates the diaphragm is discharged through the trumpet, and sound is generated by when the diaphragm vibrates. Whistles consist of a trumpet, body, coupler, valve, and air filter, and manual with valve unit, operation and operationing using solenoid valves are possible. The manual actuation valve is operated by pulling the string of the manual lever, and the solenoid valve is an alternating current power AC. It is powered by a 220 volts power supply. The electric horn of the styrofoam is electrically operated, and the piston generates a loud sound by reciprocating motion. The rotation of the motor is transmitted to the crank to reciprocate the piston, and the piston generates sound through the action of pushing air and resonates through the horn to generate a loud sound. The pistols consist of a trumpet body, crankcase, motor, and relax box, and can be operated by the horn control unit and can be operated by the operating switch.
In the context of maritime safety, the term whistle refers to any sound signaling device that is capable of producing the prescribed blast. As specified in Annex 3 of COLAC, this includes devices that meet the technical requirements set forth in this regulation. The term shot blast refers to a blast that lasts for about 1 second, while a prolonged blast is a blast that lasts between 4 and 6 seconds. These sound signals are used in different situations to communicate a vessel's actions or intentions. Depending on the circumstances, such as restrict visibility or maneuvering in traffic, the use of short or prolonged blasts varies. For example, when vessels are in close proximity and need to avoid a collision, they will use specific whistle signals to indicate maneuvers, like turning to port or starboard, or signaling their intention to reverse. In situations with poor visibility, such as fog, a prolonged blast is used at regular intervals to alert other vessels of the ship's presence. Okay, everyone, thank you for listening and see you next time. God bless you. Amen.